Hi everyone, welcome back to SanaA's garden and welcome if you're new here. In this video, I will be discussing all the important things that need to be taken into consideration while planting a blueberry bush. Apart from producing fruit, they are treated as ornamental plants which produce bell-shaped flowers in spring and a striking brilliant red color in autumn. I have had this larger blueberry bush for a while now and it's already started to produce the berries. The variety I have is Vaccinium corymbosum and I shall be planting another blueberry bush alongside this one. So this brings us to the first important point of this video. Plant at least 2 or more different varieties of blueberry bushes together. If you ask why, although the blueberry bushes are partly or fully self-pollinating, it is best to grow a minimum of 2 bushes nearby as cross-pollination can happen to produce nicer, larger, plump and better tasting blueberries. If you plant only one variety, we do get blueberries, but they may be smaller and not that great tasting. When planting 2 or more plants, choose the varieties which fruit in the same season or at least have the overlapping fruiting season so the cross pollination can happen. Now coming to the planting, I have chosen this very large pot to plant both of my blueberry bushes in just for the sake of convenience and also to encourage better pollination. I have drilled a couple of holes at the base of the pot for drainage. So this brings us to the second most important thing, which is the soil type. The blueberry plants like well draining, fluffy, moisture retentive soil with higher acidity and lower pH. If your garden has heavy clay or alkaline or rocky soil, it is best to grow the blueberries in containers with a good acidic soil recipe. The soil should have enough peat moss. So I have filled up about more than half of this container with multi-purpose compost. It already has the balanced mix of compost and soil. To make this mix more acidic, I'm using a bag of this ericaceous compost as this will lower the pH of the soil. You could also use a soil acidifier, but I couldn't find any at that time, so I just used this ericaceous compost. If you have to plant your blueberry bush in the ground, then add a plenty of bulky acidic organic matter such as pine needles, leaf mold or composted conifer clippings. It will help a little bit to acidify the soil. So regarding the watering now, it is also very important. Keep the soil moist but not soaking wet. Ensure that the soil stays at a pH of 5.5 or below. You can keep a check on this pH level with the testing kit. It is really inexpensive and easily available on Amazon or any garden centers. Blueberries are tolerant of shade, but better crops and better autumn color are obtained in full sun. So I have placed mine in a full sun location, but if you have to put them in a part shade, it should be okay if it gets a couple of hours of sunlight. The second blueberry bush I'm using is a sunshine blue. It was supposed to be the same size as the other one, but it arrived all damaged and broken in the package with at least more than half of the branches broken, which naturally had most of the fruit, and thanks to Primrose again for this. Anyways, I don't expect a lot from this plant this year. This is also very root bound, so I'm scoring a few lines with my pruners here to break the root memory so they can spread easily and grow better. Common problems with the blueberries are birds, especially pigeons, can cause a lot of problems, including eating the seedlings, buds, leaves and fruit, etc. So the best way is to protect your blueberry bush with a fleece or some sort of netting. They are also susceptible to powdery mildew and aphids, so keep a close check on them. And now coming to the most fun part, harvesting. Fruits start to ripen from midsummer onwards, changing their color from green to dusty blue. At this point, they can be harvested, and I have already started to harvest my blueberries for a couple weeks now. Pick over the plants several times as not all the fruits ripen at once. So, I guess that includes all the important information on how to grow a blueberry bush. So, what's the wait then? Get a pair of blueberry bushes soon. So that's it for this video. I hope you all enjoyed watching this video and got some tips from it. Thanks for watching. Bye.